How you guys doing? It's Kydro. I want to talk about Shorekeeper in this video. First of all, I want you all to appreciate this picture we have right now. It just started raining and man, this new zone looks so freaking beautiful. Let's talk about her design also first, because I have to say, maybe I sound like I'm glazing, but this gotta be one of the most beautiful gacha characters in the freaking industry, no? I don't know, maybe I'm really in the honeymoon phase, whatever you want to call it. But this character, they cooked. This is such a beautiful freaking waifu. But yeah, I got one copy of her. I also got her weapon, which is a great addition. It certainly is not a must pull. You don't really need the weapon, to be honest, but it definitely helps making the building her easier. Now, I want to talk about her overall performance because I actually used her in the tower. You can see here, the tower is reset right now. But yeah, I actually managed the first time ever. I actually managed to finish the whole tower the first time ever. So she was basically the missing puzzle piece to, yeah, for my team to finish the whole tower. Because I've been struggling with the tower between 20 and 24 crests since release. And also we didn't have enough characters that were like Verena. And now we have this perfect, beautiful character, which is a great Verena replacement. Thanks to her, I could actually finish the whole tower. I didn't try the new stages yet. What are they called? The Hazard Revisited? Sorry, Hazard Revisited. Okay, I didn't try it yet. I heard it's very hard. All the monsters are level 100. I will play this when I'm probably healthy and I'm gonna stream again when my flu is gone. You guys maybe realize I sound a bit different. That's because I actually have the flu and I'm very sick. Unlucky me. I got exactly sick when the update dropped and I'm freaking angry about that, man. Whatever. Let's talk about her. First of all, we gotta talk about, I guess, this thing here, the butterfly. Such a great addition. It is not like a drastic game changer, but I think it's such a nice thing. It's such a nice thing to have. It basically makes her super valuable to just have her in the team just because of this. Also, you get like these particles that also help you. Yeah, let's talk about her kit first. She's a healer for the people that don't know. She can do her ult, which basically incentivizes you to spam intro skills for your whole team. This thing that you see here, the auto line, can be leveled up. I don't want to make a guide here, but I think this thing here has such a nice game flow. It adds such a nice addition of, like, I don't know, it feels like a dance. It's such a like smooth way of transitioning to different characters because you will be rewarded with buffs. Yes, she buffs 12% crit damage and 25% crit rate, 12% crit rate, and 25% crit damage, which is actually a pretty decent buff. It's not huge, but it's definitely helping with the overall damage output. There's also another buff that we have to keep in mind. Her auto skill also gives a 15% damage buff for every team party member. I think many people forget about that. Also, she has a cheat death mechanic, which is also insane because this one also heals the fallen teammate by 50%. It helps you stay alive. Also, this thing is quite nice. It increases her energy regen by 10% and Rover's energy regen when you have Rover in the team by also 10%. Yeah, overall, very easy to build. You can just use HP build. But going back to the kit, I think it's a fairly easy kit. You don't have to do a lot. Her E is a heal and her ult is a buff. That's pretty much it. Also, another great addition to the game is this new Echo set, which is the new boss. Yeah, I already did the boss, but I didn't do the story yet. Thank God I had friends who let me join the world to farm this boss, so I can actually try this new Echo and level up my Shorekeeper more. But yeah, let's talk about this set here, this new Echo, because I am using the Rejuvenating Blow, which gives another 10% or 15% attack buff. So all these buffs are stacking together with Shorekeeper, which is insane. But also we get another attack buff with 10% from this Echo as well for your teammates. Man, there's so many freaking buffs that are combining together. I might gonna edit and put it up on the screen right now. And she also has another thing. No, it's two more things. Her intro skill is quite fantastic because it actually has nice scaling. Also beautiful animations overall, but this intro skill looks fantastic. It looks like an ult. Also, this thing actually does decent damage because it's HP scaling. So if you have a lot of HP scaling and HP on your Shorekeeper, she will actually do decent damage. I didn't build her correctly yet, and simply to the reason that she is not leveled up. I still gotta do that. but I actually finished the tower with a level 40 Shorekeeper. I actually put the footage here if you guys can see it, but that was actually good enough. You don't really need to level your supports because the amount of healing is actually enough, and the buffs that she gives don't really need to level up. You get the full buff amount only because if you have enough energy regen, which I don't have yet. I still need to build her properly. I still also need to level up her weapon a little bit more. Then we get a little bit more, energy regen with this one as well. So yeah, that's the only reason why you should probably get the weapon is because of the energy regen. This weapon has so much energy regen, and I think this is also quite valuable for many upcoming future characters that are supports. So definitely not a bad pick, but I can see why people say this is not a must-pick weapon. But the overall performance, which is the initial idea of this video, man, she is such an awesome unit. She's beautiful, she's such a powerful buffer. She's a cheat def. She has the cheat def mechanics, same with Verena. She has a great heal. I didn't even talk about this one thing, which one of the best things. It's not the best thing. I think her buffs are probably the most valuable things about her, which is this cheat dodge. For some people that don't know, I will explain it real quick. But if you have the auto skill, it will give the resonator actually a flare star butterfly, whatever it's called. But basically what it gives you is if your resonator gets launched or is interrupted or gets hit, you can still press the dodge button and it still counts as a successful dodge. This is such a freaking broken nice thing. You can say this is the perfect character for people that were struggling with the game. This is the perfect character for people with skill issues. She just will make your game experience better, smoother. She's maybe even a must pull, man. Like, if we consider Verena a must pull, then Shorekeeper is a must pull. I also want to say that it's not really a must pull in this game because you can solo everything with MC, right? MC is so strong, Chisha is so strong, Danjin is so strong, you can basically solo everything. But if we had a list with who is actually a must pull, I think, somebody should be on the list and it should not be empty. And if there should be someone on the list, it's probably Verena and Shorekeeper, just also because she's so freaking beautiful, man. Yeah, that's pretty much it. I will get healthy real quick and just wanted to talk about my first impression about her. Let me know, what do you guys think about Shorekeeper so far? Do you also think she's awesome? Is she a good character in your eyes as well? Let me know in the comments, and I appreciate you all for watching this video. If you want to see more, of course, subscribe, and I see you in the next one, okay? Bye-bye.